NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. To Rose. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Walker with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Fournier to Rose. Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Julius Randle at the line for two shots. 71% for his career. First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nice pass to set things up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
James into the front court. Down a point. Anthony to Matthews. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
The possession lies with New York. Sizing up the defense. Rose. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Randall's shot won't go. Westbrook into the front court. Leads one. To Davis. To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. James. And he's fouled. A trip to the line.
The NBA season 9-2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 2-2.
Carmelo Anthony. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. Knicks with the basketball. Rose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
LeBron James, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Walker to Rose. Has a chance. He buries it off the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
LeBron James against the former MVP. Ah, the monster stuff. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Walker to Rose. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Down low for Aldridge. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor
NBA season 9-2021 game 1-8 matchup will be coming up next. Houston Rockets 1-1-5, Boston Celtics 9-8.
Average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Fournier to Kemba Walker. New York with 4 to shoot. Walker, well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Drives, but a shot won't go down. Across the timeline, it's Walker. They trail by 7. Derrick Rose matched up with Carmelo Anthony. Anthony Davis pins it. Lakers ball.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Throws it down.
It's not every day that you
NBA
see a
season 9-2021 game 1-8 matchup will be coming up next. Minnesota Timberwolves 7-9, New Orleans Pelicans 3-1-5.
Fournier. Anthony Davis swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Westbrook across the timeline. The lead stands at 9. James to Westbrook. Has a look. Shot by Westbrook off the mark. Into the front court, it's Walker.
NBA season 9-2021 game 1-8 matchup will be coming up next. Indiana Pacers 7-1-1, Chicago Bulls 1-2-5.
9-point lead to James. Nothing going here on that drive. And draws the foul.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Walker into the front court. Trailing by 10. To Rose. Here comes the screen. Kemba Walker against Westbrook. Knicks with 4 to shoot. To Fournier. Rose. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
The NBA Season 9 2021 Game 1-8 matchup will be coming up next. Orlando Magic 4-1-3, Milwaukee Bucks 9-8.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Walker. Rose to Walker. Five seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
The NBA Season 9 2021 Game 1-8 matchup will be coming up next. Phoenix Suns 1-3-3, San Antonio Spurs 4-1-1.
That's out. Last touch by Taj Gibson. Jordan. To Howard. Just not going down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Dwight Howard tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Here's Rondo with it. They lead it by 14. Off the mark. New York in control of the basketball. Walker to Rose. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. And it's Jordan there for the rebound. Rondo with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. LeBron James picked up by Derrick Rose. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Nothing going here on that drive. Not today.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Kemba Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To James. Quinn Cook picked up by Noel. To James. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his roughness? Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
James curling inside. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kevin Knox. New York with 4 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. To James. Nothing going here on that drive.
Screen.
Short jumper won't fall. Possession lies with New York. Here comes the screen. Rises for the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
James. Rondo, guarded by Nerlens Noel. Gets it in the right corner. Down low to Jordan. Nerlens Noel rejects it. Shot from 3/4 court is good. He buries it. Who does this guy think he is? Few would take it. He drills it. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Mitchell Robinson, huge block. Shot from the lane won't go. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first.
Good shot. I like that.
And he makes them both. New York Knicks basketball. To Kevin Knox. Probing the defense. Takes stock of the floor. Runner here won't go. Rondo into the front court. Up 5. Ntilikina into the front court. He'll run the offense. Gets a look. Can't hit. It's Cook with the basketball. Minute gone by in this second quarter. To Howard. Short jumper won't go down. Ntilikina with the basketball. 5-point game. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. No good. That's great defense. Here's Rondo with it. Leads 5. To Howard. Lays it up and in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Ntilikina. Not that time. Los Angeles, they have it. Superman, Dwight Howard, 2-4 now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Ntilikina into the front court. 9-point margin. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. To Jordan. Matthews. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Walker with the basketball. Down 8. Ntilikina. Here comes the screen. Short jumper off the mark. Another follow. Stays out. Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Anthony. Probing the defense. Anthony. Westbrook. Not getting the bounce. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Ntilikina to Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Ntilikina. Ntilikina slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Westbrook with the basketball. His team on top by 8. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 3 for 6 now. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First is your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably, it's your soul.
Fournier to Kemba Walker. Lakers come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
The possession lies with New York. Walker to Ntilikina. Walker. And the rebound corralled by Westbrook. working hard on the glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Fournier up against the 8-time All-Star. Oh, Evan Fournier. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Knicks, number 26.
Westbrook to James. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
He connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Knicks with the basketball. Ntilikina. Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
It's Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. With that, he's 5 for 9. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
Too much contact. And free throws coming. Taj Gibson, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Lakers at the controls right now. Westbrook to Davis. Surveys the floor. Scores from the post. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Fournier to Walker. To Fournier. Going to launch beyond the arc. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The drive by Westbrook, but a shot stays out. Rose into the front court. Down a bundle. Ntilikina. Rose. Down low for Gibson. And Davis there to grab the rebound. To James. To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nothing going here on that drive. The pass set it all up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Westbrook. Sizing up the defense. It's Westbrook. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Fournier to Ntilikina. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Rose. That won't go. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Westbrook. James to Davis. Down to 5 on the 24. LeBron James wants it. Screen coming.
2 minutes left in the second.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Curling inside. Easy path to the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kemba Walker against the former MVP. For 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Walker. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. Russell Westbrook, guarded by Nerlens Noel. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
LeBron with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. to Westbrook. James. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Team foul number 40. First foul in the final.
Kemba Walker has got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. First free throw is good.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 40, Carmelo Anthony.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. That misses with 2 seconds to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Knicks have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Game track. Second chance points. Player of the half.
LeBron James and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Baseline drive. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
Fournier to Kemba Walker. Oh, had him going there for a second. Rose to Walker. Fournier cleans it up. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Matthews. It was right there. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Derrick Rose, guarded by Carmelo Anthony. Lakers ball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Julius Randle. Rose picked up by Carmelo Anthony. To Fournier. Rose, deep right corner. To Rose. Derrick Rose. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's James controlling the offense. To Anthony. Matthews. And he drains it. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds. With the agilities of a guard, he can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Kemba Walker picked up by Westbrook. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 3 for 7.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To James. To Davis. Down low. Off the assist. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
To Rose. New York with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Can't connect. To Westbrook. James. And the finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
New York in control of the basketball. Screen coming. Has a look. Oh, Evan Fournier. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's Westbrook, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Fournier. Short jumper off the mark.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. Possession lies with New York. To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Fournier. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Anthony to Westbrook. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. Rose into the front court. Down a bundle to Fournier.
I told you the screen was coming.
And scores. Strong take.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
From the painted area, won't go down. James, defended by Derrick Rose. Westbrook to Anthony. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
New York Knicks basketball to Julius Randle. Here comes the screen. Derrick Rose, defended by Melo. Derrick Rose, 3 for 6 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Westbrook to Anthony. Mitchell Robinson with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Into the game for the Knicks, number 20.
Westbrook. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The possession lies with New York.
Here we go.
Rose to Fournier. Probing the defense. Fournier defended by Howard. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Here comes the screen. Rose's shot off the iron, no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Julius Randle, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no in this contest. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's Russ at the controls. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Westbrook. The drive, right to the basket. Short jumper stays out. Kevin Knox to Rose. Doesn't get the bounce. Stuffs it down with authority.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Rose into the front court. His guys down big. To Fournier. Rose's shot no good. Knicks with the basketball. Kevin Knox to Rose. Takes stock of the floor. Short jumper won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's now 4 for 6.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Rose, defended by Howard. To Fournier. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. Westbrook. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Ntilikina. To Rose. Gets it in the left corner.
Hey, double screen.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Russ at the controls.
I got ball, I got mine. Y'all get yours, I got mine.
Probing the defense. Russell Westbrook, defended by Nerlens Noel. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Rose matched up with Trevor Ariza. With a drop step. Shot won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Westbrook across the timeline. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. Shot clock winding down. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Rose to Ntilikina. Shot from the lane won't go. Russ at the controls. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 22, Houston. And number 20.
Ntilikina picked up by Westbrook. That misses with a second to go. That ends the third quarter with the Lakers in command. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
And the Lakers with the rebound.
Come on here. Come on. Defense. Defense. Let's go.
To Westbrook. Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Taj Gibson. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Anthony to Westbrook. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Ntilikina.
Got something for me.
To Kevin Knox. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Randall's shot off the mark.
Here we go. Here we go.
Down the lane to lay it in.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
To Kevin Knox. Down to Randall. Won't go. Westbrook with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Gets to the basket and scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
For 3, buries it.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Anthony.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Ntilikina to Kemba Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, now 4 for 9.
Ed, here's a next-level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Here comes the screen. Russell Westbrook steps into it. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
To Walker. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Neely Kina to Kemba Walker. Fires the 3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Los Angeles, they have it. Westbrook. On a pass, stolen by the Knicks. Walker. And he'll go to the foul line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
He connects on the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Westbrook with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Matthews. Westbrook to James. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Anthony. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Walker. To Neely Kina. Fournier. Westbrook into the front court. He'll run the offense. James to Westbrook. Mitchell Robinson able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Kemba Walker guarded by Russell Westbrook. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
To Matthews. Fine to shoot. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Walker to Fournier. Screen coming. New York with 4 to shoot. Count the basket at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-fight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
James to Westbrook. Anthony. It's Westbrook. Not that time. Into the front court, it's Walker. Down a bundle. Here comes the screen. And a nice finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Russell Westbrook matched up with Noel. Goes to the left side. James to Westbrook. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Walker into the front court. His guys down big. Cruises inside for two.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Davis. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley Matthews. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. Westbrook into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. It's no good. Great defense.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Walker. Anthony Davis sends it away. Fourth this contest. It's Russ at the controls.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Surveys the floor. Kemba Walker picked up by Westbrook. Driving right to the basket. LeBron James pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Westbrook to Matthews. To Davis. Matthews. Not that time. He misses. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Ntilikina. Walker to Ntilikina. Shot clock winding down. Walker. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Mitchell Robinson swats it. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Lakers at the controls right now. Sizing up the defense. It's Westbrook. Deep two there, won't go. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here we go. My ball, my ball. Got him. I got him. Here we go.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers added a win with today's solid victory. And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Knicks couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Los Angeles Lakers were most impressive in the way they turned their effort into second chance points. If I was their coach, I'd be very proud of the team for the way they played with heart.
Player of the game.
Russell Westbrook is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.